Hi everyone, I'm back here to answer more of your questions that you sent me on social media. I am loving reading these questions, by the way. So many different topics that you guys have covered. Everything from creating a business to writing my book to how I manage personal time and that. It's a lot of fun for me to sit back and think about some of these questions that you've asked. And so I'm really enjoying going through them. Today's question comes from Tony, and Tony asks, what was your biggest worry with opening your business and how did you overcome that worry? I think that anytime you think about doing something new, there's always a level of concern or worry. I think it would be unnatural not to have that concern, especially because it's new. It's something new you're creating. It becomes part of you. So there's always that, will it be accepted because it's something that I love? You hold it close to you and it becomes very personal. My worry always came from whether or not I was making the right decision to do the right type of thing that my community needed or my family needed. And that always is a worry of mine, even to this day, is, what am I doing that's beneficial? Am I doing something that's good? And that's always something that's in the forefront of my mind in everything I do. Specifically to business, though, there's always this concern of, you like something, so you're going to turn it into a business. Is it something that other people want, need, or will utilize? And then with that, if they don't, comes the worry of business failure. That's a very real thing for me and for so many other business owners. We have these great ideas, we want to do all these things, but what if? That worry of, will it be accepted? Will people use it? Will it be beneficial? And will it survive? Those are all things that I don't necessarily worry about, but are always in the back of my mind and sometimes in the forefront of my mind, depending on what we're going through in business at the time. Those are the things that I worry about when I'm looking at opening a business or doing anything new in one of my businesses. Always these things that I contemplate and think about. Getting over that worry is hard, but you sometimes, I feel for me, I have to step out of my own way and let things take their course. I know when I opened the tea room what I wanted it to be. I worried if people would come and support it and if it was something that town would embrace. But at some point, I'm confident enough, or I have to be confident enough to step out of that worry zone and do what I think is best, and then watch as it progresses forward. I have a lot of faith in what I do. I think one of the biggest things in any business or even in any activity that you're doing in your life is to really have this faith that you're doing what is best or what is most desirable for you, and if the bigger picture being the community and that it's for that as well. That helps alleviate some of the worry. So for example, with the tea room, I had a lot of faith in its ability. I had a lot of faith in what it could be and a lot of desire of what I wanted it to be. And so that kind of overtakes my worry per se and makes me really confident in what I'm doing. And I think that confidence helps get rid of the worry to an extent so that you can move forward and do it the best you can. I have a lot of faith in anything I do. Now, I will say every time I've opened a business or I've taken a big step with my business, there always is that agita feeling that, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to make it work? Am I out of my mind again? It's really funny. I remember the day that I signed the paperwork to buy Karen's Gifts. And I had actually wanted to buy Karen's Gifts prior to opening the tea room. So when Karen came to me and said, okay, I want to sell, and it was 8 months into the tea room, I was just oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do it, but I know I needed to. And so there was this worry of keeping my tea room going in the right direction, taking on additional aspects of a business, buying out a business, and also doing justice to the business that I was buying because they were retiring. And I'll never forget signing the paperwork for it and then coming back to the tea room and literally pouring myself a pot of tea and feeling nauseous and I wanted to be sick. And I think that if you don't have that feeling, of am I doing the right thing, or that worry of is this the right thing for us, or is it the right business for whatever it is. I think that element of concern has to be there to really drive you forward. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but for me, anytime I've done a business or anytime we've done anything different, I do get that uneasy feeling pushing me out of my comfort zone, also making me hyper aware of what I need to do to make it successful. And I think that that's a really important aspect of my development with my businesses. So worry is good, as long as it's not over consuming you. But worry helps you think about things that may come, or address issues that may come up, or gives you a little foresight into things to be prepared for. I think that that's an okay type of worry, and that's the kind of worry that I have learned to appreciate, because it means I'm moving forward with a positive new aspect of my business, or a new business in general. So I don't think you can ever get rid of the worry. Once you open a business, the worry is totally different. It becomes more about maintaining business for your employees so that they can maintain their homes and their families, and in that it becomes maintaining your status in the community as far as being a business that supports the community. That worry is always there. There's always this underlying worry with a business in different aspects. But as far as worries opening a business, it's always been about, will it be successful? Will it fulfill the need of my community? And will it do what I need it to do and the community needs it to do? Those are all my worries. And like I said, you can work through those as you progress through your business, or even in life as well. So there you go. That's a little bit about my worry with my businesses and when we opened, and how we counteract, or I counteract some of that now. Don't worry. It's normal to worry about your businesses, but don't let it consume you, so you can continue to move forward and be a part of the community as a whole, and be a positive impact on everything in your life. All right, that's my last question. Stay tuned for more. I have lots more questions coming forward, so see you soon.